Hey guys, let's talk pond filters today. Show you my setup I have here in the background. It's a simple setup. Went through a lot of trials before I got it to where it is, but we'll check it out, show you what I did, show you some of the mistakes I made in the past, and it's a really easy setup, and let's check it out. So here's our little koi pond we have. Got a few koi in there. I don't know if you guys can see them in there. There's even a turtle in here. See if I can get him to come out. Let's see where a turtle's at in here. We'll walk around over here. He's usually back here on the back side over here. He likes to hang out in the shade over here. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. But yeah, there's a little turtle in there. But anyway, guys, it's just a small, it's like a 150 gallon pond. Man, I've tried every type of filter you can imagine on this thing for the past, this pond's been here for probably about 7 to 10 years, I would say. Anyway, so in the past, we tried all the little small submergible filters, and they tend to clog up pretty frequently, and the water always had like a green tinge to it. But I'd say 2 years ago, I went with what they call a biofilter. Looked online for these biofilters and kind of seen what they were made out of and how they work, and I made my own. So let me show you guys what I got here. It's a real simple setup. So this is basically all I did, guys, is I took like a fountain pump. I believe I got it at Harbor Freight. It's just a small fountain pump. I can't remember the gallons per hour this thing pumps out, but it pumps out a lot of water. I paid $29 for this thing at Harbor Freight, and it had a splitter on it. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a splitter, and all I did is the one end goes into my filter, which I'm going to show you in a minute. The filter goes into this box and then comes back out. And then the other part of the splitter, I had problem with green water, and the water was always green, and I looked some different stuff up about UV lights. So the UV light runs off the other end of that splitter, and then the UV light, man, that really made a difference on the green water. I mean, within a week or two, it cleared up the water, and I've been running it ever since. And you know, you get some green algae on the edges and the bottom, but the clarity, is just really, really good. It made a huge difference, just that UV light. I want to say I paid about $89 for that at Home Depot. So with the pump, $29, the light, $89, everything else I made, and I'm going to show you the actual filter system in the back there. Okay, so for the filter itself, all I did, pull this cover off here. Show you there. So all I did, guys, is I went and got it's like a Rubbermaid tote. Get the lid off here. It's a Rubbermaid tote. I got from Home Depot as well. And so from the pump, I ran a hose into here. Then this little basket I have inside here is like those fruit baskets they use for delivering fruit to the stores. I took one and kind of cut it in half because it didn't quite fit inside this tote. And so there's the entire filter system right there. So the water's coming in, and all these is scouring pads. And I want to say I got these at the dollar store. You get like 15 to 20 of them for $1. And so, you know, I just kept throwing those in here. There's some different kind of scrubbing pads. And I just filled this little bin up with those scouring pads. And that's it. That's really it. And, once a month, all I do is I disconnect the water right there, pull that basket out, rinse it off, and put it back in, and that's really the whole system. And so it runs through here. and then through the tub, I ran just a PVC pipe on the return. So the return goes back into the water through that PVC pipe, and that's it. It's a cheap system compared to the filters I bought in the past. I bought $200, $300 filters, and they didn't do nearly as good a job as this thing's doing. So that's kind of what we got. And like I said, you guys, you don't got to spend a lot of money. Just go to your dollar stores and get what you can there, or some stuff you have at home already, and save some money. And it's a really good, effective filter.